All right, what you got next for us, man?
All right, so we got that man Rio the Young OG, man.
Okay, my boy.
So back in 2018, he got that Fed case.
Yep.
And he had to do that time, and he just got out for that, you know.
Okay.
But basically back then, they said that he was snitching when he got in that interrogation room.
Rio, a.k.a. Demario McCullough, would waive his Miranda rights and agree to speak to agents. Now, during this time, he would first deny any knowledge of drug sales, right? Then he would admit to selling drugs and also give agents permission to go through his phone to obtain evidence. Upon searching the phone, they would see everything. They would see messages of him and C discussing drug sales.
Now, a lot of people's trying to call him a snitch for opening that phone, but the police, they're saying that, they already had him on wiretaps, so he felt like he had to, basically, give up his phone. But I want to ask you a question. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like giving up your phone is snitching?
Nah, my personal opinion, no, because you just gave him the phone. But they're going to open it either way, so he probably had to open it, or they're going to open it either way. So
yeah,
I don't think he's a snitch because he didn't give him no information. Like you said, they caught him on wiretap, so it's like he didn't snitch about nothing. He gave him his phone. He probably knew he was fucked, so it's like, here, take my phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all going to get it anyways, one way or another. So it's like, yeah. People want to start calling people snitches just because they go in interrogation, or like you said, a lot of people are when they get it in the paperwork, but until I see the paperwork and shit, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, basically when they opened the phone, now let me get to what was in the phone.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of different.
I bet.
Yeah.
It was some incriminating shit for sure.
It was a lot of different deals between him and a guy named C, and they were saying we need to do this. We need more dog food over here. This person didn't pay back.
Sheesh.
Bring the AR over here because they was gonna go pull the AR on somebody to get their money. So the way I look at it, I'm not finna lie to you, bro. He could have left that phone locked until the police, they got a warrant, opened it. They would have found it anyways, like you said. But I think anybody gonna call you a snitch because if you open the phone right then and there, it's making you look like you cooperating with them in a weird way. But you don't feel like that's cooperating? I mean, what you mean?
Because like I said, they were gonna get it anyways. They're gonna crack your phone, or they're gonna hold it over your head. So it's like, we'll give you a couple more years if you don't open that phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's not the way it works. I feel what you're saying, though.
But he didn't personally give him like, yeah, this did that, and they did this, and they did that. He probably, like you said, he knew he was done. So here, take my phone. Here, boom. Like you said, he didn't have to open it, but it would have just stretched it longer. It would have just made it worse for him, probably.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's a snitch, in my opinion.
I mean, I don't know. It's up in the air. A lot of people saying, he's snitching. A lot of people saying he's not snitching. I mean, in my opinion, they was gonna get the phone open too, like you said. But he should have just waited until they opened it.
If that's how it's going, everybody's a snitch because y'all used to tell back in the days on the playground. Damn well. So
he said y'all used to tell back in the day on the playground. I feel it.
I'm gonna tell my mom.
Yeah, I feel when niggas used to say shit like that. But I mean, it's just you let the police do their job.
No, yeah, but I'm just saying they trying to make everybody a snitch nowadays.
Yeah, you know what they doing too right now? They saying that he cut off a lot of people that was around him. He's talking about a lot of people in his rap songs. You know what I mean? So it's making people say that he's drawing the line. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to stay away from now it's another story too, by the way.
Yeah.
People saying that the homies around him now is extorting him. And that's the only reason why the story hasn't come out, because he's being
extorted. They're probably using that against him, yeah, for sure. Oh, you gave the Jakes your phone. You know what I mean? You could I'll be teasing my homie if you did that too. But
you say you'll be teasing him, but you still don't consider it snitching. It's just like some lame shit to do in your head.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like that's how that's how I look at it. Kind of like
some
people.
bullying shit.
Yeah, it's like you didn't have to give him up your phone.
And some people are gonna look at you different for sure.
They're gonna say you kind of snitch, but it's not like technically snitching. You know what I mean? But it's lame for you to give your phone or open up the phone and let them see what's up in there. You feel me? That's kind of, you know what I mean? And Rio, one of my favorite artists.
When everybody getting that hot seat, yeah, it's like,
yeah. And he was a little younger back then, so I ain't gonna really kick him while he down or throw.
And he already did that time, and that's what I mean. They trying to dig up, oh shit, oh he gave him the phone back in the day, so he's a snitch too, man.
Yeah, but they saying he being extorted for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Right now,
I bet the rap game's harsh right now. Man.
Yeah, it's harsh. So if you doing something dumb like that, I mean, they gonna get on you. You feel me?
For sure.
Especially if they know, and it's a lot of rap.
Especially the way you be popping it in the raps too, like cold popping it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the coldest part about it is that a lot of Detroit rappers is rapping rapping about it in the songs. Like I'm gonna put a couple clips in this video so you can see
Yeah,
it.
for
But
sure.
they rapping about what I'm talking about right now.
Give us
Like
some more insight.
Yeah, you gave the police your phone, and bro, you a rat.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And they just saying because he got money, you know what I mean? People like trying to let it go by. You know what I mean? Like it's okay that he told. You know what I mean? And I like we talked about, like you said.
Yeah, I don't consider him a snitch, but like you said, it is kind of giving your phone away. That is like giving yourself away, but still, it's like they're gonna open it either way. But so it's like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, giving
Now,
that phone.
homie's gonna tease you whether you did it or not. You know what I mean?
Especially if you, I mean, like, and I'll say this though, bro, and I mean, it's just my personal opinion, what I've seen before with my own eyes.
Yeah.
If you was to do that in real life, bro, and you were in the pod, and people seen that paperwork that said you gave your phone to the police.
It says that in there.
Yeah, he opened up the phone for the police so they could.
No, but does it say that in your paperwork? Like he gave the police his phone?
Yeah, in Rio's paperwork, that's what it said. He opened up his cell phone for the police, for the FBI.
Damn, yeah.
But if you went into the pod, they gonna whoop your ass. You know what I mean? So I
Was
don't.
he in General Pop though? Wasn't he?
I don't know how he got away or skated or whatever, or if the paperwork just came out or how, or you know what I mean?
Like I said, man, it's a thin line. They gonna do it whether you do or you don't. Man.
Yeah, I don't know. You just
Hope the best. Yeah.
yeah. You gotta keep your mouth closed on certain situations, bro. You know what I mean? Because
And like I said, nowadays they're considering everything snitching, man.
yeah, because I mean, no OG that I know would have opened up their phone. So I don't know. They would have been like, nah, I'm not gonna open my phone. for you.
Damn, no OG. Damn, that's a cold one right there.
Yeah, but that's all I gotta say about it, man.
That's that.